guys, welcome back to a new video. So this is gonna be a rant video, as I think you could tell by the title. There's originally 3 things that I wanted to talk about, but I summed it down to 2 because I don't want to get in trouble for one of the 3 things, and I kind of like got over it. Well, I got over one of the other things, but I kind of want to bring it to light. Plus, this was supposed to come out last month, but like I was busy, guys. I promise I'm being so dead serious. I promise, and I'll explain how and why I was busy. So I hope you guys like my little layout thing. I asked my friend Coco how to do it, and she was like, oh, you just switch up this. But since like none of the like pictures, the PNGs had like one for like widescreen, I had to do the like fading thing for widescreen myself. Anyways, there's also gonna be like cuts here because I was doing something with my mom during this recording. Anyways, let me not waste any more time. So I joined, and I have receipts for this first thing. So first thing, I joined a Minecraft realm, a Minecraft Discord server that came with a realm, right? My first day, I logged on, got some wood, found out where everybody was at, went down the mountain because everyone was on a mountain where there was like a village or something, I don't even know. And I went down, chose to make like a cute little lakeside house, a riverside house, you know, a fisherman home. Started building that. It was getting late, so I logged off for the night. I wake up the next morning, like, let me check my Discord. Log on to Discord. 3 a.m. in the morning, the owner privately DMs me a picture of a house burnt down, partly, and asked, do you know who built this? And it took me a couple looks because I didn't recognize it at first, and then I realized that was the house I was building my first day there. Sorry. Like, yeah, that was my house. I was building that. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know who did this. If you want, I could log on later today and help you build something. I'm just like, no, it's okay. You know, understandable. Random people want to be assholes, want to be asses and jerks. You know, it's okay. I don't mind it. Not really that big of a server anyways. I don't know why one would do it, but whatever. And then I get my friend Coco to log on, to join too. She joins. I moved from where my house was gonna be in the first place to a mountain, inside a mountain, and then I moved there to a different area, and Coco moved with me, and then me and Coco made Coco made an actual house out of cherry planks that I don't even remember how I got these cherry planks. I remember Coco started planting a whole bunch of cherry trees around us, and so I just started taking them down and replanting them to get the cherry wood. And then I had to travel miles because where we were at was in the positives. The pale oak, because this house was also made out of pale oak, was all the way in the negatives, and that was a long walk. And I'm also scared of the pale oak forest because I'm a wuss and I'm scared of anything that's creepy, and it's really, really creepy. If you hear fireworks, I'm so sorry. This is not being recorded during the 4th of July. I don't know why, but I think some people are still putting out fireworks. Like, genuinely, like, what the fuck? Anyways, okay, that's quite a lot. And so I had to travel miles there, got like 5 stacks and a little bit more, like 5 stacks and a half, and then had to make my way back because there wasn't no keep inventory, which genuinely pisses me off when keep inventory isn't on. Like, I don't care about no goddamn achievements. Just let me keep my stuff when I die, please. Because I also didn't have an ender chest at this point because I'm also a wuss. I'm also scared to go into the nether, and the first time I went there, I got jumped by a bunch of piglins. Anyways, we make the house, right? And like 2 days after we make the house, it's the morning. The Discord's booming up with messages on the food channel, because there was one of them. And I'm talking back while I make my breakfast. Sad little breakfast, by the way. And then I'm like, let me log on to Minecraft, right? Because that's what I have been doing and spending most of my time on, which is kind of why there wasn't a lot of videos in June. Anyways, moving on. I log on and I'm expecting to spawn in the second floor of the house, because there's a second floor with a balcony, vines, leaves, nice. We have an animal farm. I built a crappy little storage room for us. Nice, neat, beautiful. We had our own horses, our own pets. We gave some of the baby pets golden dandelions too, so we were set. So I log on and I take fall damage. Not really fall damage. Yeah, I take fall damage, even though I had armor on. I'm like, what the? Oh, it's 9. Sorry. I'm like, what the? Why am I taking fall damage? I should be in my house. I land on the grass. I look around. I look up. I look down. I look around. I'm just like, where the flip is our house? Like, what happened between the last 2 days that my house is gone? Like, I'm sorry, what? So, and I play on my PC. So I take, and the stuff was put back in the chests, and one of the chests had a sign saying evicted by J&J Moving Co. It's like, who the flip is J&J Moving Co? Last time I checked, there was no damn Moving Co in this server, and plus, why even would there be one? Like, so I snap a pic and I send it to the Discord in all caps. What the actual hell, bro? And then I look to our little animal farm. All gates open. Horses gone. Animals that weren't tamed, like the golden dandelion, cow, sheep, and chicken, and pig. We also had pig. Gone. Just poof out of existence. And I see that, and I'm like, they took the animals too. And I send that picture in. Right? One of the mods pings the owner and said, okay, so what I said was true. Well, I don't know what they meant by that, but like, okay, moving on. And that same exact mod, because I finally figured out who were the two people that did it. That same exact mod tells me they've been switched to visitors. The only thing you guys can do now is just remake. It's like, yeah, and it's like, since there's nothing you can do, one of the people found my base and my base was ruined. And I mentioned that this is my second house that has been destroyed, and this server's been up for who knows how many days. When I joined, it was like at day 100 or something. I don't even remember. It was a while ago. Oh, so it has been up for who knows how many days. I joined like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and this is the second time I've been griefed. Okay, guys. And then one of the people who did it logs on. It's like, hey, at least we kept it in the chest. Some people burned down houses. We had a court order too. There is no such thing as a judge in this Minecraft server, okay? Especially since it's freaking Minecraft, and last time I checked, there aren't really any judges in Minecraft servers unless you're doing like a bit or something funny. Like, I probably see some random odd judge in Lifesteal, and I actually haven't watched Lifesteal. You want to know what there's a judge in? Unstable. There's a judge in Unstable, which I don't even know if there's still a judge. To be honest, that whole thing is a blur. But there's a judge in Unstable, but that's scripted, so we're not gonna count Unstable. Anyways, and I'm like, excuse me, because what do you mean you had a court order? It's Minecraft. And no one told me this was going on. Not only that, but I don't even think the server owner knew. And they proceed to say you had too many eviction notices. One, I've been logging on every single day, so there has been no such thing as an eviction notice. 2, both me and Coco have our own personal mailboxes. 3, there was a channel where you type down what your gamer tag was for Minecraft so people knew who you were, and I put mines down. So I'm a little confused what eviction notices this person is talking about. Moving on, I asked them if they own the server, because if you did, then that would make a little bit more sense, because you know you do own the server, you do pay for this, so you kind of do get to do whatever you want besides break the rules, I guess. And they're like I said, take it up with the judge. There is no judge. Like, what the flip. And I asked them if they are an admin, because if you're an admin, that also kind of makes sense, because you're given permission by the owner. I would assume that before you do something, you ask the owner and be like, hey, can I do this? And then the owner will either give you the green light or not. So there's that. And they proceed to say, I don't make the laws, I just enforce them. What laws? And if you're enforcing them, you clearly are breaking the no griefing law. So let's be honest for a second. And I'm like, exactly, so you had no right. Because you had no right to get rid of my house. And then just completely like lie about it. Like, come on. And they're like, which means I was in the right. But you weren't. That's the thing, you weren't. And I tell him no, because you flat out didn't have the right. He tells me he tells me that all the possessions are in the chest, which I generally don't care if all the possessions were in the chest. That doesn't make up for the fact that my house is freaking gone. Like, my friend worked hard on that house with no layout too. She just made it, and it was like no tutorial. I wouldn't be able to do that. I was gonna follow a tutorial. I told them last time I checked there was no judge. They're like, I also happen to be a contractor, so if you need rebuilding, I got you. Mind you, they can't even do anything in the server because they're on visitor mode, so I don't know what he's talking about over there, and one of the mods make it clear. And I tell them that doesn't mean you have the right to take down my house either way. And then they're like, my team was under the assumption that the house was abandoned. I asked them how. And like, after all, the house was in an area with past residents abandoning their houses. It's like, what? What is dude talking about? We live at the bottom of the mountain where everyone else is. And last time I checked, no one else has lived there. It was literally like untouched when I got there. And I tell them that it was built like 2 days ago. It was like the wooden cobble houses near the forest. It was the same with the pink house. It was like, what is he talking about with these houses? And I tell them that they should have asked and not assumed, because the mailbox says the 2 people who live there, and there's 50 billion signs saying AJ's and Coco's animal farm, AJ's and Coco's house, AJ's and Coco's storage room. Like, come on, bro. Like, use your eyes. Yes. And they will respond that they were aware of someone else moving away. Like, what does that have to do with me? I'm so confused. I don't care whether this other person who lived near me was moving away. Last time I checked, that doesn't concern me. And they tell me they're a contractor and whatever. And I'm like, what about my freaking house? Because I don't care that you're a contractor. I don't care. I want my house back. It was a pretty nice house too. I liked the house. The house was really, really pretty. And it was cute. It was a good house. It was just good. It was well made. And it's not like she could just rebuild it, because it's not like she followed a tutorial or anything. She just made it. It's like, I can help you rebuild in case help is wanted. Why would I want help from the person who caused this? Like, that's because then the house isn't even gonna be made the same anymore too. So like, why would I want help from the person who caused this? What I want is for the person to be banned completely. Not only that, but the owner said previously, oh, if another griefing event happens, I'm taking the server away. I'm gonna stop paying for this because I'm not gonna pay this much money for a Minecraft realm for people just to ruin it. We found out that a realm costs like $6, and I'm pretty sure they're also using their dad's money. Anyways, moving on. And at some point they said that they were mining for ores. The same, because this happened overnight. Them removing my house, and they're like, oh, I was mining ores, and I was like, you just said you move houses. Like, what is your logic here right now? And someone, I removed the comment and the screenshot, but someone was like, don't pull that shit. Don't pull that right now. Just, genuinely, just don't pull it. One of the mods tell me enough, like what the flip, and also said nobody get involved except witnesses. I don't want anybody misunderstanding anything. Like, don't forget the victims, because I am kind of involved in this. This is mine and my friend's freaking house. Like, come on. And then they say if you're a victim but did not see anything, then you don't count to involve in unless you had a bad feeling with someone before this griefing happened. Now I am going to recite something that my beautiful friend said. Give me a minute. So she said, and I believe her, so basically what I'm getting at from this, in my opinion, that you don't care about actual victims who were involved, but the only thing matters according to you is if you had a bad feeling about this person. We didn't have a bad feeling with anybody, which also something that I didn't keep because I deleted some of the screenshots, was that they told me that we didn't have enough proof to prove that it was these people when one of them even admitted to it. So anyways, they thought that my house was another person's house that was mentioned earlier, and they're like, it said their name on the mailbox. It did not say their name. I told them on the sign it said AJ and Coco's house, and they said yeah. And the mod says there was like 2 or 3 signs saying Coco, and they're like, I wasn't aware of that or whatever. And I was like, you have eyes? And they're like it had said her house at the same damn time. She had another base. I'm not crazy, I swear. I responded to them saying yes you are, to them saying that they're not crazy, because to me they sound pretty freaking crazy. Like, come on. Anyways, next thing, as to why there weren't really a lot of videos in June. So my cousin got married. His wife wanted a child-free wedding. That's fine. I didn't even want to go to this wedding anyways. Why? Because it's gonna be freaking boring. I'm gonna be filled with I'm gonna be in a room filled with adults drinking, with some of them drinking. So I wouldn't want to go to this wedding anyways. To be honest, probably best that it was only adults. Cause and the bride said, I don't want kids running around, it's gonna be loud. Actually, I don't even know what the wife said, but I completely understand her choice. Hell, I don't even like kids, and I would want a child-free wedding. I ain't getting married in the future though. Not worth it. In my opinion, at least. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet, so what do I know? Anyways, my sister, who gave birth to my niece in October, was invited to this wedding, and she went to this wedding. But it's a child-free wedding. What's she gonna do with the baby? She took the baby with her. She took a flight, right, from Florida to New York with this 8-month-old, which she told us did wonderful on the plane ride, which was surprising because there's that whole stereotype that babies cry on every single plane ride, which we were told that she did amazing. And I was like, my beautiful niece, she's just so goated. We also find out that my niece likes bunnies, so I'm gonna call her Bunny from now on. Yes. Anyways, Bunny did amazing on the flight. Bunny got here with her mom at night and whatnot, right? And so I had to clean my entire room, dust it and everything, because Bunny and her mom were going to sleep here in my room. Well, I took an air mattress into the living room, which I was completely okay with, and that I completely understand, because I wouldn't want my niece Bunny to be sleeping on a freaking air mattress in a living room either. Okay, I don't think you would want a child to be doing that too, an 8-month-old to be specific. Anyways, so I had to basically deep clean my room for Bunny and her mom when they came, and they came, yay. And so the wedding was in Connecticut, so we had to drive from New York to Connecticut, 2-hour drive. Luckily, just like me on the cruise, the baby went to sleep with the driving of the car. We got to the hotel, so I spent the whole wedding taking care of Bunny and my cousin. There was my cousin that also came, that I also was watching over, who's like 5 years younger than me. 5 years younger than me. So yeah, that's why there weren't a lot of videos in June. That's like a life update. Quick question: if I had Instagram, would you follow me back? Thank you guys for watching today's video. Like the video, subscribe if you're Sigma.